Chapter 17 Darkness Rises, Part 1. Far away, dark mountains. One of the silhouetted Alicorns was on his throne, looking down at the other three who were kneeling before him. The three Alicorns then rose up to hear what the other Alicorn had to say. Brothers, sister, as we all know, the boy known as Matthew has interfered with our plans too many times. That is why I have come up with a decision. It is a risky one, but desperate times call for desperate measures. I'm sending one of you to Ponyville tonight to drive that foolish boy out there so he can take candlelight. The Alicorn's dark voice said. The other Alicorns looked at each other and then back to the Alicorn on the throne. The Alicorns then looked down at the Alicorn then looked down to one of the male Alicorns. Thorn, every pony in Ponyville will be gathering around towards the Commerce Night. You are going to crash that party. The Alicorn said darkly. Yes, brother, I will prepare myself for it. The Alicorn, now known as Thorn, said before turning around and walked towards the entrance to the next room. The Alicorn got off his throne and walked down the small set of stairs and then towards them. Wait, Thorn. You can't just go there and force him to leave. Otherwise he would come back. You must make him leave by his own decision. Thorn raised an eyebrow. How do I do that? Scare him off? The Alicorn shook his head. No, there's an easier way. You see, I know that Matthew carries a great secret, and we can use it as a weapon to turn all of Ponyville against him, he said darkly. And what is this secret? Thorn asked in a curious tone. The Alicorn then grinned evilly. Meanwhile, Ponyville Library. Disco was in the bathroom in front of the mirror with three combs hovering in the air while they were combing his mane, eyebrows, and beard while he was brushing his teeth. Not to mention the nervous look on his face. I walked past the bathroom with Jeff on my back and caught sight of Disco in the corner of her eyes. I then walked backwards back to the bathroom entrance and we both watched Disco with confused looks. I didn't enter the bathroom, stood behind Discord. Hey Discord, what you doing? I asked. Disco yells, he's smiling around fast. Oh man, it's just you! I'm getting ready for tonight. Disco then turned around back to the mirror. Why? You got a date? Jeff asked with a smirk on his face. No. But Celestia's come tonight. I'm gonna make a good impression, sure that I've truly changed. Disco said before he poured mouthwash in his mouth and split it around. Jeff's smirk grew bigger. So it is a date. Disco's eyes shot wide open before he did a spit take and got mouthwash all over the mirror. He choked for a moment before he turned around and faced us. What? Don't be upset, sir. Why would the prisoner go on a date with me? She hates me. She doesn't hate you. She just doesn't trust you. But we're gonna change that tonight, I said, trying to build his confidence. Disco crossed his arms. And how do you suppose we do that? Say please? Not exactly. We just need to find a way to prove to her that you've changed. The question is how, I said as I tapped my chin with my hoof. Jeff then crossed his wings while he had a sly look in his face. I think I can help with that. He then flew up to the window and opened it. Where are you going? I asked as I walked towards him. Jeff turned his head to face me. I'm gonna call in over in the help Discord. You just go hang out with Twilight and Disco stay here until I come back. Me and Disco looked at each other before looking back at Jeff and nodded in agreement. Jeff then flew out the window. I looked at the window that he was flying up towards the candlelight. Wonder what he's up to, I thought before walking out of the bathroom, leaving Discord alone to prepare. That night, Ponyville streets. Every pony in town was excited for the show, and they were galloping to the open field to get a good spot to feel the show. Me, Twilight, and Spike with Piggy on his shoulder were calmly walking towards the field. We were excited for the show too, but we just liked walking together. As we were walking, two female Cacti came up in front of us. One was light blue with dark blue mane, and the other was yellow with pink mane. They both had an excited look on their faces. I raised an eyebrow. Can we help you? The two Pegasus let a small scream. Oh my gosh, he spoke to us! The blue Pegasus said while she looked at her friend. I know, right? The other Pegasus said. I was getting really confused. The blue Pegasus looked back at me. Anyway, we saw you and your band played tennis the other day, and you were all so cool. Can we get your autograph? The blue Pegasus then reached into her saddlebag and pulled out a sheet of paper and an ink pad and placed them on the ground in front of me. I raised my hoof and pushed it down the ink pad before lifting it off and pushed it down the paper. When I lifted my hoof, there was an ink quill printed on the paper, and two Pegasus' smile grew larger. The Pegasus then looked towards Spiky Pooey. Oh look, it's that double dragon who's playing the guitar. Can we get your autograph too? she said in an excited voice. Spike then walked up the paper and ink pad. He then pushed his hand on the ink pad before lifting it off the ink pad and pushed down the paper. When he lifted his hand, there was an ink handprint on the paper. Pete then raised his wing. I was in the band too. The Pegasus raised her eyebrow. I didn't see you up on stage. Oh, I was doing the lights, Pee-wee said before giving them a stupid smile. The Pegasus looked at each other before looking back at Pee-wee. Fine, they both said at the same time. Pee-wee then flew down from Spike's shoulder and did the same as what we did. Only he used his foot so he left the inkbird footprint on the paper. The blue Pegasus then started looking around before looking back at me. Where's Discord? She asked in a curious voice. He'll be coming down soon. He's just getting ready, I said. The blue Pegasus smiled. Okay, well, see ya. We're looking forward to your next show. She and her friend then turned around and started following the other ponies to the field. We then continued to walk towards the field. As we walked, Twilight was looking at me with a smirk on her face. I saw her in the corner of my eye and I turned my head to face her. What? I asked with a smile. Looks like some ponies are going to become famous, Twilight said. I gave a concerned look. Does it bother you? Because if it does, I can try and get them to stop. Twilight shook her head. You don't have to do that. I think it's pretty exciting that you're a singer now. Maris Dolores frowned. Oh, so you like me more because I'm a singer? Twilight looked at me in shock. Matt, why would you think such a thing? I like you for you, not because you're a singer. I liked you before you were a singer, even if you weren't, I still like you. I wish you promised that you'd never think something like that again. I gave her a small smile. I promise. Can you forgive me? She gave me one more smile. I already have. You big, green, handsome lump, she said playfully. I gave her a warm smile before I turned my attention back on the track to the field. Once we reached the field, we found an open spot and we sat down in it by each other's side. Spike and Perry saw us together and decided to give us some privacy before walking out to find somewhere else to sit. I found a lump in my throat as I thought about how good Twilight's been to me and how I felt about her. I turned my head slowly to see Twilight was looking up at the sky, waiting for the comments to come. Twi? I said quietly. She turned her head to face me and her sparkling eyes met mine. Yeah, man? I then took a right hoof in my hoof and we looked into each other's eyes. Twi, you know that I like you a lot and, well, I need to tell you something. Something important. Yes? Twi said as a smile on her face. I gulped hard. Well, Twi, she was waiting for me to say it before something caught her eye. Man, look, she said as she pointed her hoof, telling me to turn around. I turned around to see that Celeste had arrived. Come on, let's go see her, Twilight said before she took her hoof away from mine and walked past me. When she was far enough, I stumbled over the ground. Idiot, you left it too late. Why can't you not just spit it out? I said to myself. Twilight looked back at me. Are you coming? She asked. I nodded and got up to follow her to see Celestia. Once we were close enough, Celestia noticed us and smiled. Twilight, Matthew, I figured you two would be here. You figured correctly, Your Highness. I smiled with a smirk. Celestia giggled at my response. Well, I can certainly tell that you're in a good mood tonight, which is good because I want to treat you some pony. I tilted my head. Really? Ooh. Matthew, may I present my sister? Princess Luna, Celestia said before she stepped aside to reveal Luna, who had the same appearance as she did in Luna Eclipsed. Twice mine surprised me. Princess Luna, I haven't seen you since Nightmare Night. Luna walked up to us. Yes, I would have come back sooner, but I've had to remain in solitude for some time now. Twilight had a confused look on her face. Why? What's happened? There has been a threat made against me. I fear that somebody out there is trying to steal my magic to control the night for themselves. With my sister here, this is the only time I have to come out before going back into hiding, Luna explained. Why not just fight whoever it is off? Twilight asked. I may be a princess, but I am not as strong as my sister. Plus, I've already tried brute force. I once got a match for this mysterious pony, and I sent 3 of my best guards after him, Luna said. Twilight moved closer to her. And then what? Did they return? In a way, yes, but they didn't return to my castle. I was told they had been sent to the hospital, so I rushed over there to see what condition they were in. They were gravely injured. 2 of them died, and the other is too shook up to tell me what happened. Every time I ask him, he freaks out and starts babbling about some sort of monster. Luna explained with her ears hanging low. I was shocked by this news. Whoa, whatever attacked them must have been one badass. Luna looked at me and raised an eyebrow. Twilight then came up beside me. Oh yeah, Luna, this is Matthew. He's my co-friend. Luna then came up to me as well. So this is the Matthew my sister has been telling me so much about in her letters. You have certainly gained a great reputation while you've been living in Ponytail. Despite your weird name. Again with a name. I thought I'd just nod my head with a smile. So, if you're Twilight Sparkle's co-friend, then I have just one thing to ask. Twilight said as she moved her face up to mine. Yeah? I said nervously. Luna didn't have a small smile on her face. Do you have a brother? Once I realized where she was going with this, I chuckled. No, sorry, just a sister, and she's very, very far away. Luna frowned slightly. Damn. So, Princess, have you come to watch the comments with us? Twilight asked. Luna turned her head to face her. Yes, but I'm also here to see if these rumors about Discord claiming to have turned over a new leaf are true. Where is he anyway? Celeste asked with a curious voice. I looked around for him but couldn't see him. He said he'd be here. He's been stressing out about coming here though. Celeste raised an eyebrow. Stressing about what? I rubbed the back of my neck with my hoof. Well, he's been really nervous about seeing you again because he wants to prove to you that he's changed. I didn't think he would get that nervous about it, Celeste said in a calming voice. Yeah, he can't prove he's changed if he doesn't show up, Luna said. Okay, if he doesn't show up in the next few minutes, I'm gonna go look for... I was caught up by my sense that I sounded some sort of music. We all looked in the direction he was coming from and saw a crowd of ponies before we walked towards them. Once we got to them, we made our way to the front of the crowd and were surprised to see Sapphire Shores with Jeff on her back and some female pop ponies behind her. Good evening, my little ponies, and welcome to the Midnight Comet Show. Now I'd like to present the new friend to all ponies, Discord. Sapphire called out to her pony. Hit it! Jeff yelled before the music changed to a different track. As the music was playing, Discord appeared in the streets in a flash of light. He breathed in the fresh air and exhaled before walking towards us. Sapphire and her female backup singers then started singing. A group of ponies then joined Discord and Sapphire and started dancing in the same rhythm as they were. Celeste was tapping her hoof along with the music. The crowd cheered as they gathered around Discord and started cheering his name. Celeste then walked out of the crowd, which then separated to allow Celeste to reach Discord. Once Celeste was in front of Discord, she gave him a small smile. Well, Discord, I see you have made a lot of progress since I last saw you. Next thing you know, ponies will be asking you for your autograph. At that moment, the two female Pegasi walked out of Discord. Discord, can we get your autograph? The blue Pegasi asked in an excited tone before she put out a sheet of paper with her prints on it. Discord smiled, snapped his fingers, and with a small flash of light, a quill appeared in his taloned hand. He then leaned over and wrote a fancy written D on the sheet. Thanks, the Pegasi said as her friend put the paper back in her saddlebag, and they both walked away, finally satisfied. Celeste looked back at Discord to see the smirk on his face. Well, that was ironic. Anyway, Discord, after seeing all the excitement over you, I finally see that you have changed. I've also received word that you haven't caused any type of chaos since you started living with Twilight Matthew, which has resulted to many pawns being able to trust you. And if they trust you, then so can I. Discord then had a large smile on his face. Thank you, Princess, she said as he bowed slightly. Celeste then tapped her chin with her hoof. Discord, would you mind showing me to watch the comic show? Discord's smile grew bigger. I'd be delighted, Princess. Please, call me Celestia, she said as they both walked to field to find a nice spot to watch the show. Meanwhile, Jeff came up to me and Twilight. So, what do you think? What you think? He said with a smile on his face. How did you get Sapphire Shores to perform for Discord? I asked curiously. Me and Sapphire go way back. She owed me one after I saved one of her shows by singing for her when she had a sore throat, Jeff explained. No, where are we sitting? Well, actually, Jeff, I was hoping you would stay with Spike P while me and Twilight have some privacy. Oh, okay. Well, I'll see you till later, Jeff said as he took off in the air and flew towards Spike and Pee-wee's spot. Me and Twilight then headed back to our spot. 14 minutes later, every pony in Ponyville was sitting on their own blankets in the field waiting for the comics to come. Me and Twilight were sitting on our blanket looking up at the sky. I took the spare time I had before the show to look around the field. On my right, I saw the rest of the mates sharing a single blanket, and Spike, Jeff, and Pee on a blanket next to them. Then, turning on my left, I sliced sitting between Discord and Luna. Seeing a light in the sky caught my eye, and I looked up to see the comets were starting to shoot through the sky. Smoke comets were shooting by. Twilight rested her head on my shoulder while she stood looking up at the show. So, what was he wanting to say before me? She asked quietly. I didn't remember what I was going to tell her before and hit my bottom lip. Or bit my bottom lip. Twilight, I want you to look at me in the eyes when I say this. Twilight then took her head off my shoulder and we looked in each other's eyes. Twilight, I want to tell you that I, I couldn't finish my sentence as a large ball of black fire suddenly burst on the ground a few feet in front of us. Every point got up and flying from the bolt of fire. The heat from it was so intense that it caused us to take a few steps back. So I covered her foot to the right with, and I was covering my face on the wing. When I felt the heat die down, I lifted my wing of my eyes and was shocked at what I saw. It was an alicorn, but this time I could see him clearly. He was a large black alicorn, slightly taller than Celestia, with glowing red eyes, large black feather wings, and a long, sharp horn. He had a silver metal armored chest covering the front half of his body, and his front legs had silver metal graves with spikes on them. His main and tail were formed completely of black fangs. The flanks mixed with small white flames, and his keymark was a white ball of fire with a black crown in the middle. We all had terrified looks on our faces as we backed away from Black Alicorn. The Alicorn then chuckled darkly. Well, isn't this a lovely sight? The beautiful comets, the cool night breeze, everybody all wrapped up in the warmth of their loved ones. It all makes me want to incinerate every last one of you and reduce the entire town to rubble. Lucky for you all, you have been proven to be useful in Muslim to bring about the new age. With a new ruler. Celestia stepped forward. You have to deal with me first, she said with the glaring eyes. The Alicorn turned his head in her direction. Oh, Princess Celestia, it is an honor to finally meet you. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Thorn, the Alicorn of Darkness, and I regret to say that your rule has come to an end. Jorn then said as he smiled evilly. My sister's will never come to an end, Luna protested in anger. Thorn raised an eyebrow. Ah, Princess Luna. Or is it Namra Moon? I forget. Luna growled at what he had said. Thorn then started to walk towards the two princesses. To be truthful, Luna, I do admire you the most, especially due to your power of the night and the moon itself. Luna's eyes widened in shock. It was you. You are the one who's been trying to steal my magic. You are the one who killed my guards. Thorn stopped a few feet away from them. Only the first one was right. I had nothing to do with the deaths of your guards. But I do know who did it. Who did it? Luna demanded. Thorn grinned. That's my little secret. Celestia stomped a hoof on the ground. What is it that you want, Thorn? She growled. What do I want? Well, that's very simple. Equestria. Now it's your choice. Remove yourself from the throne, or I'll remove you myself, Thorn said with a glare. Celestia spread her wings out. I will not let you take Equestria for your selfish dark desires, he said in a confident tone. Thorn growled in anger. Fine, have it your way. Suddenly, Thorn quickly pointed his horn in Celestia's direction and shot a bolt of black lightning towards her. Celestia found herself caught off guard and couldn't pull out a spell fast enough to stop it, so she shielded her face with her wing and waited for the blow to come. As the ball was about to hit Celestia, Disco pushed her out the way, causing her to clutch the ground, and the ball of lightning hit him instead. Disco yelled in pain as the black electricity flowed through his body. Once it stopped, Disco fell backwards to the ground with a hard thud. Discord! I yelled up before I galloped over to him. Celestia picked herself up off the ground and galloped over to Discord. When she reached him, she lowered herself down to him and put her ear against his chest. Princess, is he? I tried to say in a worried tone. Celestia didn't exhale in relief. No, he's still alive, just barely. His heartbeat is slow. I turned my head to Thorn to see his grinning face, and then turned it back to face Celestia. Princess, you and Luna take Discord back to the castle to try and heal him. We'll take care of this guy, I said with a serious face. Celestia looked down at the unconscious Discord and nodded in agreement. Her horn then glowed yellow, and she, no doubt Discord, disappeared in a flash of light. Me, Twilight, Jeff, Spike, Pee-wee, and the rest of the main six didn't turn attention to Thorn. You're gonna pay for doing that, you bastard, I growled in anger. Thorn's grin grew bigger. Ah, Matthew. We meet again. I raised an eyebrow. What do you mean? I never met you before. Thorn took a few steps closer. Oh, but we have, remember? We first met at the castle. Suddenly, I knew what he was talking about, and my eyes grew. It was you. You're the Alicorn that hypnotized me. You forced me to fight my friends. You're the one who overpowered the elements. And the one who started the main hellfire and tried to kill Discord in the process, Thorn added. I glared at him again. I was wondering how that fire started. But that's enough talk. Let's just get this over with so we can see if Discord's okay. Twilight and the others nodded before they joined at my side. Thorn then started laughing quietly, but his laughter grew louder each second. I wouldn't do that if I were you. I know your secret, Matthew. Your deepest secret. I suddenly got nervous. I don't know what you're talking about. Thorn then walked up to me. I think you know exactly what I'm talking about. Don't you? Matt, what does he mean? After I asked. Thorn smirked. What? They don't know? Go on. Tell them. I remained silent as I looked up in his blood-red eye until I finally hugged my head. You didn't do any of those things you said. You're not from Manhattan. You're not even from Equestria. Are you? Thorn yelled loud enough for everyone to hear. No, I said quietly. What was that? I don't think we heard you, Thorn said. No, I said loud enough for everyone to hear. They all gave me confused faces. It looks like they want an explanation. So give them one, Thorn demanded. I remained silent. Thorn glared down at me. Fine, I just had to force it out of you. With that, his arm glowed wide, and I suddenly heard someone scream behind me. I turned around to see Twilight was glowing white while lying on the ground, screaming in pain, while the others were trying to help her. My eyes widened hard before I turned my head back to Thorn. No. Okay, I'll tell them. Just please let her go, I cried. Thorn's grin returned as his horn stopped glowing. The glow disappeared from Twilight, and she stopped screaming, but was breathing heavily. I tried to get up to her, but I felt myself lift off the ground until I was hovering in the air. I looked back at Thorn to see that Thorn was glowing again. Tell them! Thorn yelled. As I hovered in the air, I looked around at everyone and said that they were looking at me with suspicious looks on their faces. Even Jeff, Spike, Pee-wee, and the rest of the main six were giving me suspicious looks while they were helping Twilight. I finally gave in and hugged my head. I'm not a real pony. I'm not from Equestria. Everything I said about my past was a lie. I'm actually a creature called human. They're hairless, intelligent creatures that walk on two legs. They're just like you, only do things a lot different in their lives than you do. I was brought here by some sort of vortex, and as I was being sucked through it, I was turned to a pony, and a few weeks ago, the prince made me a pony permanently. And lied to you all ever since we met. I tinted her down my cheek. And your girlfriend knew of this? Thorn said while looking at Twilight. No, she didn't. I was hoping he'd believe me. You're lying again. Tell the truth, Thorn yelled. I turned my head to face him. I am. She doesn't know anything. Thorn then pulled me close to him and smacked me across the face with his hoof. The truth, the Thorn demanded. I pulled my head and he put his hoof back again. I shook my head and he pulled his hoof back again. Twilight quickly stepped forward. Yes, I did know. Please don't hurt him, she begged. My eyes whined. Twilight, no. I don't want you to lose your friends too. Thorn then looked back up to me. You lied to your friends and then made your girlfriend lie to them. You're nothing but a fake and a coward. I let my head hang over. Now listen, you little runt. You have no friends anymore. No point here once you're around now that they know what you really are. So you might as well just leave. And if I see you in this town again, you'll see how cruel I can be. Thorn yelled before he set me on the ground. I picked myself up off the ground and looked around at all the shocked and devastated faces around me. With my head hanging, I walked towards Twilight and the others. Once I reached them, I looked up to see the devastated face with tears in her eyes. I then looked at Twilight with tears pouring down her face. Twilight, I'm so sorry. I then turned my head to arrest them. I'm sorry to all of you. I then walked past them and started walking down the road to leave Ponyville, with tears pouring down my cheeks. Twilight and the others watched me go until I was out of sight. We can't just let him go like this. After everything we've been through, and all he's done for us, Twilight said. After I turned her head. I know, she said quietly. Then by all means, let's go after him, Reddy said. Jeff, Spike, Pee-wee, and the rest of Main Six are in agreement. I'm afraid I can't allow that, Thorn's voice said from behind him. They turned around and see Thorn hovering in the air. If you go, you'll miss the main event, Thorn yelled before his eyes glowed brighter. Twilight looked around and see that all 3 points' eyes were turning as red as his. Quick, cover your eyes, she said as she covered her eyes with her hoof. The rest of the Main Six, Spike, Jeff, and Pete did the same. After a few minutes, Twilight and the others removed their hoofs, hands, and wings from their eyes to see the horror before them. Every pony and Ponyville saw Thorn's mind control with their eyes blood red. Ha ha ha, glorious, isn't it? And pretty soon, Celestia will fall by the hoods of her own subjects and crush will be mine. Ha 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 ha. As Thorn laughed evilly, the mind controlled ponies joined in with the evil laugh. while on the others had the same horrified expression on their faces. To be continued. The song used in the chapter is called Beat You to Your Groove from the Disney movie Crocs New Groove.